How does moving affect my right to unemployment benefits? Thinking of working in another country of the European Union? If so, do you know that your rights to unemployment benefits are protected? Take Diana. She's Maltese. She worked in Malta for 3 years, but now wants to have an experience abroad. Through her local employment office, she finds an offer in the Czech Republic, successfully applies for the job and moves to Prague. She loves living in Prague and everything is going smoothly, until after 10 months her employer goes bankrupt and Diana becomes unemployed. She registers with the Czech Employment Services and applies for unemployment benefits there. Remember, you should always register as a job seeker and apply for unemployment benefits in the country where you last lived and worked. In Diana's case, the Czech Republic. But watch out. Specific rules apply to people who work in one country but live in another. To qualify for unemployment benefits, every country applies different national legislation. For example, Czech law requires an insurance record of at least 12 months in the previous 2 years. Since Diana has only worked there for 10 months, she would not qualify for benefits on the basis of her periods of work in the Czech Republic alone. This is where European Union rules come in. EU rules oblige national institutions to take into account the periods of insurance completed in other EU countries, plus Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway and Switzerland. Since Diana has already worked for 3 years in Malta, she does actually have the necessary employment record for entitlement to unemployment benefits in the Czech Republic. Thanks to EU rules, a person who moves within the EU is not worse off than a person who has always worked in a single country. After a couple of months of job seeking in the Czech Republic, Diana realises that she has a better chance of finding a job in Finland, where there is a greater demand for her professional skills. European Union rules provide the possibility of continuing to receive benefits for 3 months with a possible extension of up to 6 months, whilst looking for a job in another EU country. So Diana gets the authorisation from the Czech Employment Services. Then she moves to Finland and registers with the local employment services. After a few weeks, she finds a job in Finland and settles there. EU rules give job seekers a real opportunity to look for a job in another EU country without losing out on their social security rights. Social security coordination. Europe is your playground.